Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Monday. Welcome to Macro Mondays. Bitcoin hits 82K. There we go. Previously, I thought it was 83, but that was on the CME futures over here, 83K, but we are not there yet on the majority of the other exchanges. Yeah, Bitcoin, $82,300. Who would have thought up 20% in the past week? That's absolutely insane. We've got Ethereum also posting big games, up 29% in the last 7 days. And here we go, Solana 31, Dogecoin flips XRP up 86% this week. That's incredible, guys. That's absolutely incredible. A lot of coins doing well. And what I like to see over here is if we compare everything to Bitcoin, you will find that most have been outperforming Bitcoin over the past week, which is a little hint towards a potential alt season. So here we go. We do have a lot of coins outperforming Bitcoin. The majority, the only ones that are not would be something like Tron, Helium, Mantra, Toncoin, BNB, XRP, and so on and so forth. Otherwise, everything else is outperforming Bitcoin. The top performers being Kronos, Cardano, Dogecoin, Athena, and meme coins, obviously Sui, Radium, etc. Some RWA and meme coin narratives seem they are leading the charge over here. This is what I like to see, guys. This is looking strong. We can finally potentially say this could be an alt season because altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. So here we go. Bitcoin on the daily time frame, 82K. Absolutely insane, guys. We've been well positioned for this for months now. We have been waiting for the breakout. It's finally here. Basically, everyone who's bought Bitcoin is officially in profits. It's insane. Congratulations to everyone who bought Bitcoin. You are officially up. But yeah, looking strong. We obviously got a pump on Sunday, which isn't an ideal situation. A little Sunday pump can be a little bit dodgy. Leaves a little bit of a CME gap over here, which you can see. This is the CME futures on the weekly time frame, and you can see there's a gap over here. And gaps often get filled, guys. Gaps often get filled. A lot of bears are going to be shouting that this has to get filled and this has to come down. Like 6% odd. But I was having a look, and there's a CME gap over here when we broke down, right? So we broke down, and there's a CME gap over here, and that gap wasn't filled for 550 days. Okay, 550 days. So if you are waiting for the gap to be filled, you could be waiting 550 days. So I wouldn't wait for the gap to be filled before getting some longs in. There are lots of coins that are doing extremely well at the moment, and we are going to be diving into some potential long opportunities. But let's go back since now we've discussed the CME gap, and we can wait months for this to be filled. It's not always filled the next day or the next week afterwards. So we are expecting continuation here. Bitcoin at 82K. Yeah, if we just do some TA here, 50% level comes in at $74,700. So anything above 74.7 is looking quite strong. I personally would not be buying Bitcoin over here, but I would be looking at some potential altcoins. I would be holding my Bitcoin. I'm not selling Bitcoin. I'm not opening shorts, but I would be looking at altcoins too long. So Bitcoin, clear breakout. It was so simple, guys. It was so simple. We bought the box and it broke out. We got the retest and it was just looking really good. It was looking really good. Obviously, the election news broke us to all-time highs. But yeah, Bitcoin is looking really good. If you look at the dollar quickly, the dollar is still ripping. We are coming into that resistance over here. We do want to see this eventually fall over and do a leg down like this. And this will be a bullish scenario for risk on assets. And we should see the parabolic move of cryptos within the downtrend of the dollar. We are viewing this as distribution rather than accumulation. If we do break out, it could be looking quite scary. We could even get a little breakout, fake out scenario, and then get that leg down. But we are looking for this leg down throughout 2025. It lines up with real estate cycles and whatnot. So yeah, since crypto has been rallying with a rallying dollar, that just shows that there's a lot more to come in this crypto market, guys. There's a lot more to come. S&P 500 all-time highs, guys. I sound like a stuck record. There's nothing bearish about all-time highs. There will never be anything bearish about all-time highs, guys. A lot of people get this wrong and try short this. A lot of people have been shorting the S&P 500 ever since it broke the old all-time high, guys. If you were shorting this, you definitely got wrecked. Nasdaq all-time highs, nothing bearish about all-time highs. It's also hard to start charting the charts when they're at all-time highs, because it's like up only mode and there's only space, and there are technically no more sellers unless someone market sells. There are barely any limit orders when markets are at all-time highs. So it is hard to do technical analysis. All we can really do is, we can join some tops and get some kind of target like that. I did this for Bitcoin over here. If you zoom out to Bitcoin on the weekly, we can zoom out over here. And if you connect the tops like this, then we can maybe find a little target for Bitcoin. I had like a 90K targets around here. If we connect the tops over there and project the line to the right, we could come into this trend line over here just shy of 90K. That is all you can really do from a technical analysis point of view in terms of a price target to the upside. But we are looking for this gap to maybe be filled at some time. Definitely don't wait on this gap. But yeah, let's get back into that. The VIX is at support zone over here. We are looking for the VIX to break down. Okay, we do want the VIX to lose this level and then start to consolidate in this region over here. And that creates an extremely bullish environment for risk on assets. You can see it over here, this consolidation. When you see this, you often just see the markets trending upwards and to the right. So that is bullish. Yeah, nothing bearish about all-time highs. Let's go into USDT dominance. We did call this breakdown. We were just waiting for this to just collapse. We did get the collapse over there. And this is just coming down. We did lose this level over here, which confirms the macro downtrend. We've been saying lower high since we got this lower low over here. And we do have the death cross over there. The death cross is when the 50 crosses below the 200. And this gives us a bearish bias, guys, a bearish bias. If we had to invert this chart, we would be very bullish. That's a breakout, guys. It's a breakout, clear breakout, and we are targeting the highs over here, something like that. We are targeting the highs over there, but because it is obviously inverted, we are going to be targeting the lows, and this will give us a monstrous move for crypto. Okay, a monstrous move. Let's look at last time this happened, guys. Last time it happened, it broke down over here. You can see that over there. It collapsed, so we did get that collapse. And then it just grinded lower until it crossed above there. And the rest is history, guys. You often see a breakout like this, and we could see a potential run for crypto here for another 140 days. Okay, another 5 months from here. That takes us out to like March. And yeah, we could see that run again. So this breakout was also in October and topped out in March. We could see that happen again, guys. So definitely bearish bias for USDT dominance. We have been calling this for a while. We did call most of the lower highs as well, and we were getting into cryptos over there. This is confirmed. Let's confirm that by taking the question mark away. And now we are just going to be playing this level to level. So we are going to find a potential place where it could bounce. And then the next move up, we are going to be longing cryptos. So for now, I'm personally not jumping into any longs as we speak. I'm sitting on my hands, obviously, in all those trades. But guys, this is very bearish. It doesn't get more bearish than this. Just got the death cross. We could see a little relief rally for the USDT dominance over there, but we are expecting continuation downwards for that. ETH looking good. Broke our level over here. We didn't get the retest, which is okay. It's expected when everyone is looking for the retest. You don't get the retest, but this is looking really strong. Why? Because we have officially reclaimed the 50% level of the current range. So we obviously got the highs there in March, and the lows on the 5th of August over there, the big capitulation. and the halfway mark comes in at 3,100. So we have officially broken above the 3,100 mark, and we are attempting to consolidate in this region and move onwards and upwards. We could get a retest. I do like this 200-day EMA over here and the 200-day MA and the range over here. So I think Ethereum is going to be looking really good for a buy if we come into that just below the $3,000 region, coming in at about 2,900. I think that's a really good level for Ethereum. Solana, yeah, we're going to have to open this up now over there. If Solana comes into this level, let me just make that a bit more accurate. If Solana comes into that $190 region, it'll be looking like a good buy. Over here, we could see a retest. You know, this was strong resistance. 1, 2, third time we just got straight through. That often happens. But I wouldn't be buying Solana now, but I would be buying Solana at $190. Will $190 come? Maybe not, guys, maybe not. But we have been buying Solana for ages now, guys. We have been buying whenever it came into that 130 region, and especially under 120, we were getting really excited on Solana. This was a nice wick we got there. We were looking for this to be the liquidity grab and for it to be defended as it was. And we got that ascending triangle, which we're speaking about. We got the breakout and the perfect retest. It doesn't get easier than this, guys. It doesn't get easier than this. And we have started to move onwards and upwards, guys. It's looking really strong. Total crypto market. We officially broke the cycle high. Guys, we officially broke the cycle high. That is very strong for crypto. There's nothing bearish about that. So I was looking for a move up into this region over here. Once we broke this red line, these old highs, I was saying we're going to get continuation to that 2.7 trillion. And we have got that to the T. We haven't broken all-time highs yet, though, guys. We haven't broken all-time highs yet, but this looks like a massive bull flag, right? Huge bull flag. And where's the target? Well, we can be very conservative with our target and say, well, that's the bottom of the bear flag, technically. And we are looking for that $3.5 to $3.4 trillion region over here to be the target for the total crypto market cap. So we are looking for a move from here. It's still another, 25%. That will be the first target. Then we could see a little consolidation and then another move up. We could see a consolidation like this. Not a long one, guys. We're not looking for any more long consolidations anymore. We are looking for short consolidations before pushing onwards and upwards. We are looking for something like this just to play out now, guys. Big move, consolidation, consolidation. Very choppy, but upward bias market. Total 3, also looking good. We haven't broken the cycle high yet, or we're not even close to the all-time highs either. All-time highs comes up at that above $1 trillion over there. But this is a breakout, guys. We've got the breakouts and basically a retest, little fake out over there. We are above all the key levels. And if we do get a sell-off, we are going to be heavily buying the $630 billion region. Heavily buying, guys. This is the 50% level retest. Even the 660, this region over here, will be heavily bought by myself. And yeah, we are expecting price to move onwards and upwards. We're going to flip this to green because we are going to be buying that box. It is no longer resistance, it is support. So this is what we're looking for the crypto market. Things are looking bullish. Bitcoin dominance. We obviously got a nice little sell-off towards the end of last week. And we do have a bearish engulfing weekly candle, okay, over here. But guys, it's still bullish. We're still in an uptrend. It's clearly bullish. And I'm going to start getting extremely bullish on altcoins or bearish on Bitcoin relative to altcoins if we lose this level over here, okay? We need to come below the 57% level over there to confirm that this is the top. So I'm looking for something like this. We still need a breakdown over here. Once we break down and retest, then we are looking for that alt season. So things are lining up, but we do need Bitcoin dominance to come below that 57% region over there to confirm that it is officially alt season. But Bitcoin's looking strong. It has flipped this level now. We have to view this level as support. It was previous support. This could be a big deviation. We could come retest it. A lot of people could be extremely bullish on altcoins over here. Then we could see continuation onwards. Guys, we never know. We never know. Never know what's going to happen. Guys, if there are any altcoin requests, let me know. I'm going to go through the comment section. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are all doing well. Wall Street walking up. Huge pump today. Sorry, waking up. Nayati with some alpha over there. Big God candles. Guys, hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, guys, any altcoin requests? We are going to be searching for some altcoins that haven't moved yet. But, you know, to be honest, I'm looking for this week just to be a potential consolidation. I don't like big Sunday moves. I think they're a little bit sketchy. But we are going to look for some potential scalp shorts, guys. Scalp shorts is the key word. Scalp shorts, not swing shorts. I think swing shorts will get wrecked. We are looking for scalp shorts. And we could have one on the cards as we speak, guys. We could have one on the cards as we speak. We are probably going to take a trade in this live stream. I do kind of like the setup over here on the hourly and or 15 minutes. So what the setup is, you know, we got this downtrending RSI and we have an uptrending trend. Okay, that gives us a classic bearish divergence over there. So this is the setup. We wait for the bearish divergence on the lower term timeframes, and then we wait for a break of a key level. Okay, it's a little bit dodgy doing this before the US market opens, but sometimes you do have to get the bread early. So this is the potential setup over here. You can go for it early over here, I suppose. You know, a little early trade over there. We are targeting, you know, these lows to be formed. We can look at high block just now. Your stops obviously below the highs over there. But we could get one more deviation above. I am looking at one more deviation above, because if you look at the 4-hour time frame, we're not there yet, guys. We're not there yet. I think the 4-hour time frame is going to give us a little bit more heads up. And we haven't formed the bearish divergence on the 4-hour yet. I'm waiting for price to come down a bit more. The RSI is above this level over here. So it's not bearish divergence yet. So yeah, I think we just have to wait patiently for this. What I'm thinking, we could see a little bit of chop. You know, RSI comes down a bit, and then we could see a little liquidity grab up and down whilst the RSI makes a lower high. Then I think we could be looking for a potential short. These are obviously all head shorts because we are swing long, very much swing long. But the 4-hour tells us that it's not actually ready yet. The hourly is ready. We do have bearish divergence on the hourly as well. You can see over here, price moving upwards, creating higher highs, whilst the RSI is creating lower highs. Okay, it's pretty straightforward over there. Just like that, just like that. It's called bearish divergence over there. And then I normally wait for bearish divergence and a breakdown of a rising wedge formation. Okay, so what you're going to be seeing is a rising wedge, something like that over there. And the breakdown of that support, which this one's going to be a bit more difficult to draw, this rising wedge, because you do have this like pretty big wicks over here. So there isn't anything that's extremely clear. It's not really a wedge. So I'm looking at something like this to play out. You would want to use these bottom wicks over here, but now, you know, this fake out over here, I think it's a fake out. So I think this is the play, guys. This is the play. We are connecting these lows and these lows up here with the fake out over there. But we do want to wait for an hourly candle to close. So we're not going to go in just yet. Maybe towards the end of the stream when we get some confirmation. But yeah, we are going to wait for a close outside here. I think we could easily see another little pump up here. One more pump. Something like that. Something like that. But we are waiting for confirmation because this can just keep going up. This can just keep going up. Okay, let me quickly just connect something. Guys, just give me 2 seconds. Um, live videos. Okay, let's get stuck straight into it, guys. So that's my kind of play for the moment. I'm not looking, I don't really want to short. I don't like shorting these huge moves because they're actually going to end up being relentless, in my opinion. But I will wait for a good signal for a little short. And on the 4 hour, we haven't tested the EMAs. I mean, we can go for much longer, guys. We can go for much longer. But let's go have a look at the last big run up because I think that'll give us a good indication of what is likely. So this on the 4 hour, we are zoomed out of it. And you can see that we can go quite a while without testing the EMAs over here. So here we went for 2 weeks without testing the EMAs. So we could go another 2 weeks over there. And then once you break out again, we tested it a week later, and then like 9 days later after that. So the 4 hour 50 EMA is quite a good gauge. And once, if we haven't touched it in 2 weeks, then I think we can start to look for a test of it. So for now, we haven't touched it in like 5 days now. So if next week we're still chilling up here and we haven't touched the 4 hour 50 EMA, we are looking for that to happen. And the 4 hour 50 EMA is also a great target. So if I have to short this region over here, if the short is looking good, if the short play is looking probable, then the 4 hour 50 EMA is going to be the target, guys. It will be the target of the short. And then depending on how far we are from it and where our point of invalidation is, that will give us the trade. So if we break down this level over here and then we come and retest it and it is looking like a little local top, then we are going to be shorting something like that. And obviously we know that EMAs if we're going towards the EMA, it's going to be a dynamic support. What do I mean by dynamic is that it's moving upwards. So we can't just put a limit order. Okay, we're going to have to be tracking it and seeing if we are going to test it. So dynamic obviously means it's moving. So this will be moving onwards and upwards. So we can't actually put a limit order in. The EMA is moving, guys. And then invalidation is just going to be the highs above price over there. Let me go onto high block capital and see what we have. What's cooking, guys. What's cooking? So over here, we do have 82.6K and 83.3K. Okay, so this is a potential setup, guys. Price moves up from over here. What level was that? It was 83.3K. Okay, 83.3K. So we are looking for 83.3K to be hit. Something like that. Let me just get a little horizontal ray here, 83.3. Boom, over there. So we are looking for this to be swept, price to get rejected from there, and then we do hop into that short, and then we are going to be looking for liquidity to the downside. Liquidity to the downside, guys, there we go, 80,600. That is a level over there. And yeah, on these time frames, you can see these were stacked heavily with limit orders, but now I think people have given up on those and they have started to move their prices up. Guys, you don't want to be getting into big longs when you are seeing this, guys. Everyone is going long at the moment. You don't want to be heavily getting into longs. When you see this kind of situation, guys, you do want to be waiting for a pullback, and we don't know when the pullback is going to come. So that's why spot is king, guys. Spot is king. 80,600 looks like a target over there. 80,600. Does that line up with the EMA? That's not very steep over there. Yeah, so this is the short setup. We are going to be patiently waiting for this. I'm not taking it now because there is still liquidity to be grabbed from the upside. So I'm looking at a little sweep. Then we're going to lose the level. then we are going to be triggering the short. If we see this scenario, we're going to lose this upsloping support, and then we are going to target the EMA. Okay. Yeah, I'm not bearish, guys. Just to say it again, I'm not bearish. I'm not a bear today, but we must be very open to opening up head shorts, guys. Very open to be opening up head shorts. I'm going to be going through all the altcoin requests in a bit. Just going to try something here. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, we are going to go through some coins on CoinW, as well as all the altcoins that you guys are going to be dropping in the comments section. Whilst you are dropping some comments in there, definitely smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, we are live multiple days a week. And yeah, the support goes a long way. The support goes a long way. But for now, we are going to go through the altcoins, and we are going to see what you guys are having a look at. So let's have a look. We are going to have a look at Aave. Let's start with Aave. Let's start with Aave right away. So Aave, huge move up. Look at that. This is just classic, guys. I've been going over this. The 50% level is my favorite level. It is often hit. It was hit over here, $131, and we got a big reaction off there. So now what we're going to do is we are looking for a potential retracement. We're not buying this, guys. The trades for this recent move should have been bought a few weeks ago when we were buying. So what am I looking for, Aave? Well, obviously we got quite a hectic breakout, and we didn't even get a retest. Okay, this was relentless. So this is looking like a coin that is going to be doing well in the cycle. Okay, so I'm looking at the 50% level, 162. This is the region, but we could only see this test in a few weeks. So we're going to be patient because we are swing trading this, guys. We are swing trading this, but it does look like it's flipped this region over here, this old resistance into support. So I think this region over here, 173. So this is the region that I'd be buying. This 50% level to these tops over here, coming in over here, and this is the region that I would be getting a little bit excited on some Aave, guys. I would be getting excited in this region over here. I think one thing we're going to have to turn on from now is the 382. Okay, this is obviously inverted. I'm just going to uninvert that for you guys. The 382. Why do we have a look at the 382? Well, the 382 is where the shallow dips go to. When you are trying to get stuck into an extremely strong asset, it normally doesn't come as far as the 50%, but it does come to the 382. Okay, if we look back on history, we're not going to look back on history today, but if you look back on history in your own time, if you are bored someday, then the 382 is a good level for a shallow dip. So I would say in between the 382 to 50% level on a strong coin such as Aave is a good region to be buying. So I'm going to set an alert for the 382, and that's coming in at $172 over there. Okay. So this is my region for Aave. I would be looking for a move out of this box over here. But if Aave isn't as strong as we think, it could come down and we could retest the trend line over there if we do get a big sell-off within the crypto market. So I'd be looking for a little cheeky move between 172. I mean, it's obviously a broad range. It's not really what you want to hear, but we do have to stay realistic when we do see big moves like this. Let's move on to Floki and Pepe. Move on to the meme coins. So Pepe had a huge move yesterday, I believe. Well, it's been going pretty aggressively to the upside. My target is that's 0.017. And guys, nothing bearish really about Pepe. We are just breaking highs after highs over there. We are above the important EMAs, and it looks like we are going to get the proper cross over there. When the 50 SMA is going to cross above the 200 SMA, and we should see higher prices. My target for Pepe is obviously all-time highs. as it is a meme coin that has been hyped up. We are obviously in Pepe. But guys, again, what I would do is a fib retracement. A fib retracement, and the levels to be buying are going to be between the 382 and the 50% if it is a strong coin. If it's a weak coin, it's normally between the 50% and the 618. That'll be over here. So this region over here could be a decent buying opportunity for Pepe. And obviously, if Pepe just makes higher highs like this, then you just track it like this, and this becomes your buying area. Simple. But Pepe, it gets very hard to do TA when things just take off like this. But I have given you my region over there. And you wanted Floki. Floki, huge move yesterday. We are expecting retracement. We finally broken out. We have been waiting for this breakout for a while. Over there, we wouldn't really expect such a big move, but it does happen in crypto. So we are looking for maybe the 200-day EMA to be tested again, or we are looking for the trend line over here, or this big conglomerate of EMAs over there. Then we would be looking for a move up to the 50% level over there. If you are in a Floki trade, I would only be taking profits up here, guys, and I would be buying this retest over there. Pretty simple. Thoughts on the gaming narrative? Great question. Obviously, gaming hasn't really taken off yet, but it is likely to move with cryptos. What we can look at is we can have a look at Gala Games quickly. Let's have a look at Gala Games and see what's happening over there. I haven't been paying close attention to the gaming narrative. This looks good, guys. This looks good. This looks really solid. Gala Games looks like a breakout. Hasn't run too much, but look how it is getting rejected off the 200-day EMA over there. Okay, we do want to see it above the 200-day EMA. You will see a lot of gaming coins will be below the 200-day EMA because it's obviously been shot and it's been bleeding out to the downside. This is a huge move for Gala Games, over 50%. But I think if we can start camping in this region over here, consolidating over here, then I could see us move onwards and upwards. Gaming is a narrative that has not run yet, but it will likely run the cycle as it does every cycle, but we don't really want to be buying it and waiting for it because that is an opportunity cost. Those are my thoughts on the gaming narrative. We do want to see Gala Games break above the 200-day EMA. Yeah, guys, smash the like button and send your alt requests. Much appreciated, Supreme Ben. Phantom and Uniswap, let's go. I'm actually looking at Phantom. Phantom hasn't had a hectic run yet. It's obviously in bullish market structure, and we can raise this up over there. Yeah, anything above 54 cents looking good for Phantom. If we go up to this top over here, we are above the macro 50% over there. So I think Phantom is something which we can be excited on. I think Phantom is a good project. It is showing strength. It has come a long way as well. And we do just expect the macro bullish continuation. You know, we've got a low, we've got a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And we are expecting Phantom to break this high over here. So yeah, depends on your risk, but Phantom is officially in the low risk zone. It is above the 50% level. When it's below the 50% level, it's likely that there is going to be resistance over there. So Phantom, definitely on the watch list. Phantom is still cheap at 77 cents. Obviously, it was all the way down here not so long ago. But yeah, it is looking good. And I think anything in between the 50% level and these EMAs will be looking good for Phantom. So go over Uniswap as well. I am bullish on Uniswap, the DEX narrative. Looks like we do have that golden cross for Uniswap. We are seeing the EMAs starting to tick onwards and upwards. There we go. This is a huge region for Uniswap. If Uniswap comes into here, it should be heavily bought, but it is above this key level over here. You can see quite a lot of old tops and resistances over there. This level is coming at that $8.50 region over there. We might not get a pullback on this, but yeah, someone the other day was saying that we're not going to see it below $8. that could be the case, but we could see a little reversion play and come and test these old tops over here as support. I would probably just place a limit order at like $8.30 and $8, guys. You often do see a little quick little test of the wicks, and then it'll start moving onwards and upwards. I think something like that could be on the cards for Uniswap. Will ETH go up? What's your time horizon, my man? Long term, I think so. Short term, we could see a pullback. MicroStrategy buys more Bitcoin, local top. Unlikely, guys. Unlikely. I don't think it's a local top. Let's have a look at MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy all-time highs. It's not like a stuck record. There's nothing bearish about all-time highs. Could we get a pullback? Of course we could get a pullback. Let's measure this move over here. I like to measure moves because it's just realistic. Looks like we are at that target over there. This is a likely move for MicroStrategy, but we're gonna have to wait and see. There's nothing bearish about all-time highs. I wouldn't. There's gonna be a lot of fear in the markets, and the bears are gonna be out to play. A lot of bear porn out there. So don't be scared, guys. The cycle suggests that there's another 6 to 12 months of upside. So don't be scared. I think the pump's going to continue. I agree. Short spikes down. Yeah, fully agree, Mr. Llama. Is Jupiter good for a swing long now? I did give a Jupiter signal a while ago, or sorry, on Friday. Yeah, and we got a nice weekend pump. I have closed a bit of the trade. Is Jupiter a good buy? I think Jupiter's going to be, outperforming most of the altcoins. I do like this market structure. It is bullish. But the problem is with longs now is, your invalidation point's going to be quite low. I mean, quite far away. If you use these wicks as an invalidation, you could get a little scalp. But I think the likely situation for Jupiter is probably a move down and a retest. This will be looking really good. I would personally be buying this retest over here. I'm going to be setting an alert for the top of this wick over here. And that's coming in at $1.12. $1.12 is a bargain for Jupiter. We were getting in a bit lower, and we are happy with our long. Yeah, this breakout looks good. I think the retest looks good, or test these EMAs. We could just go on from here, but I think this would be a good trade. Right now, it's not really a good trade. But I wouldn't short it to this level. You know what I mean? I wouldn't short it to this level. That's what I got for Jupiter. My man. So tell about bonk entry for long. So tell about bonk entry for long. Okay. Yeah, bonk, big move from bonk. We were excited on bonk when we got the crossover there. Bonk does look good. We do have a breakout over there, but I would personally be happy for a little retest of the 200-day EMA. I don't think this is the best buy at the moment. We are going to go through the whole list here and try find the best buy. We are going to try find the best buy over there. What's happening with Bitcoin? What's happening with Bitcoin, guys? Potential little breakdown over here could be on the cards. There's no real clear trend though. There's no real clear trend. Then we've got I don't know, guys. It's a bit dodgy for a trade right now. If you go into the 15 minutes or 5 minutes even, then it looks like we have broken down of that little slight uptrend over here. Yeah, that could be the breakout and the retest, guys, on the 5 minutes time frame over there. This actually looks really good. We do have a lower low on the making over there. So, we could see a move down for Bitcoin straight down to this level over here. Come eat up this liquidity over here underneath this low, underneath both these lows. think this is a likely situation for Bitcoin. And you could put in your short right now. Stops would go below this over here, and we could target the bottom. 3-to-1 risk reward. I'm not the biggest fan. I'd rather have a stop up here, but that does eat up the risk reward. I think this could be worth a trade, guys. This could be worth a trade. I'm gonna take the shorts on CoinW. Let me just sign in. Okay, there we go. We are looking good for this short. There we go. Let's take the short, guys. We could get stopped out of this. It's going to be a scalp with very little risk. Very little risk here. And also, it's before the market's opened. It's a bit of a dodgy trade. I don't think it's the best trade, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Nevertheless, I think we could see another retest over here, though. It does look like the bulls are coming to the party. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a bit, guys. We could see these. We could see something like this. I think it's a higher probability. Like, you do want to be shorting the retest over there. This would have been a good retest if I looked at the 5-minute time frame over there. Let's wait and see. I think I'm going to wait for the US Open. I'm going to wait for the US Open anyways. Any more charts that you guys want to see, guys? Any more charts? Who believes in gap trading? Let me know if you guys enjoy gap trading. I think this trade looks quite good. This looks like a proper liquidity grab as well. And we got that 50% retracement. So, I mean, this little local top or potential top could be in, guys. This is pretty classic. We didn't get the 50% retracement, though. You normally do. We basically did. I mean, we can say we did. We can say we did get it on the 5-minute time frame there. We have broken down. I think building shorts in here could be a good idea. I'm going to open up a small one, guys. Very small short over here. Sorry, wow, I lost my tab there. Going to go 50x leverage. And markets, and I'm going to just open a small one over here. I think a little $1,000 short. Sell short. Let's open the short, guys. We are short. We are short on Bitcoin. Just opened a short. And where am I going to be adding to the short? Well, we're going to have to wait and see what happens now. I don't really want to be caught, shorting this. I think we could claim these tops over here at $82,000 over there. Let's have a look at CoinW, as all charts are different. Claim the liquidity over here. I'm sure a lot of shorts do have a little position over there. So that's 81,980 region. 81,980. We're going to make it another $1,000 short over there. So there we go. Our short is in. Our stop loss, we're going to put it at this 82.5 region over there. So we'll be stopping out of our entire position at 82,600. Let's do it over there. There we go. And if if Bitcoin does go up and reclaim this liquidity, it might not happen. It looks like there's quite a bit of liquidity. I mean, those are the previous ones. My stop loss is part of that now, guys. If we do come across 83.3, then I will be opening some fresh shorts over there, guys. I will be opening some fresh shorts from this region. I think it's a good probability of that happening over there. But for now, it looks like the bulls are stepping in over here. This is called bullish absorption. Look at those wicks. Bullish absorption. So there's a case for a move up here. That's why I am adding to my short above these highs over there. But for now, this is, if we really zoom in and look for it, we are starting to get bearish market structure. Obviously at the high over there, liquidity grab of these highs over here. Early shorts get wrecked. Quick zip comes down. And we took out these lows over here. So we created a lower low. Then we came up, created a lower high, came down, another lower low, and another lower high. Okay, so this is just classic bearish market structure over there. And this is how you identify those local tops, and you do open up those hedge short positions. But I am adding to my short over here. We could get a push up on the US Open, come into this region over here. And if we draw, there we go, guys, to perfection, the 50% level. A lot of confluence over here, guys. So I do have a limit short over here. I'm happy with that limit short. Could see price come up here, claim the liquidity, hit the 50% level, and come down. It's also the 618 to perfection. If we, there we go, guys. This region over here will be a good short region. Stops above there. And then we see what happens, guys. We see what happens. But for now, we're going to have to wait and see. Macro, I'm still bullish, of course, guys. Macro is still bullish. Macro, we are still bullish. Any more alt requests, guys? I think we have covered it. For now, I'm sitting on my hands for longs. I'm going to wait for a little bit of a settle down in the crypto market. We might not settle down. Yeah. It might not slow down from here, guys. Let's load up quickly. It might not settle down, guys. Bull runs are normally quite vicious. I think a lot of people are waiting for the lows or for a dip. People like to buy the dip. But when the market does move down, they're probably going to be too scared. So I wouldn't wait for the dip. I wouldn't put my house on that there's going to be a dip. But you do have your levels. If there is a dip, which coins are we going to get into? Look at this, guys. Coinbase pre-market open, 13%. MicroStrategy pre-market open, huge, guys. 9% off the deck. Riot, guys. Bitcoin mining, 11% off the deck. It's looking really good, guys. But if there are no more requests, we are going to end the stream there. Thanks so much for joining in. That was much appreciated. I hope the market comes down. We are going to be giving more signals on our group over there. Looks like we are getting a little push up. Classic bullish absorption. But let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. But guys, I'll definitely smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and we will check you on the next stream.